What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Macho Movie Madness.
Oh, yeah.
I am Brandon. Alongside me always is Andrew. And today we've got Warehouse B number 70. For all these years, number 70. It's an exciting one because it's Jason X and it's next. All right, it is number 70, Warehouse B, Jason X. Oh, Jason X.
This was a poll winner.
Yeah, this was.
Yeah, we put out a poll several weeks ago, and this took 58%
Wow.
of the vote.
Damn, guys. Cool.
So,
Hey, well, it's going to take a lot more than that to get us to stop watching Jason movies.
and after this movie, that's kind of a bold statement to make.
Yeah. I don't even know if that made any sense. I just said it. But anyway, well, this movie's ridiculous. It is basically a comedy. I mean, it's a comedy.
You got to look at it as a comedy.
Yeah, for sure. You do. This movie came out 2001. And actually, it got filmed and shelved for like 18 months.
Yeah.
Before they picked it up and decided it was actually bootlegged like hell.
Yeah.
In the meantime, because the guy, I can't remember his name now, the dude that basically championed the franchise for years was fired.
Yes.
And then the rest of them who took over just didn't give a shit about Jason. So, yeah. And then, of course, the lawsuit happens and you got, we had Freddy versus Jason. And then a few years later, we get a reboot.
And that's where we're at today.
And that's it. That's where we're still stuck.
Sad state when you can't get a Jason movie in, what is this now? 16 years? 17 years.
17 years
Wow.
now? Yeah, ridiculous. See, like I said, it was 2001 when it was released. Somewhere between 11 and $14 million budget, which is about 3 times, I think, or so. I think most other Fridays were in the $2 to $5 million range.
Yeah.
So maybe 5 times. I mean, it's crazy how much of a budget this movie got. Unfortunately, it only made 17.1 million at the box office, so it was a fucking dud. I'd say a lot of it had to do with the pirating because a lot of people already seen it.
Yeah.
Also, since it's still on the shelf forever, and they probably didn't market it very well, and then it gets slapped right between Spider-Man and
the Scorpion.
The Scorpion King. Yeah. So, yeah, you're not going to probably do well, especially when you're in the 10th in the franchise and you're going to space. James Isaac was also the director of this. I don't know. Do you know any other work he's done?
No, not really.
Well, that said, let's get into the nitty gritty. Story. You want to take the story?
Yeah, so they've captured Jason and he's at the Crystal Lake Research Center. Mm-hmm. And things go awry. He gets loose. He ends up getting cryogenically frozen along with this girl, Rowan. And they get reawakened 455 years later.
455 years.
In the year 2455.
2455.
And so, yeah, he basically comes to on a space station and all hell breaks loose. And that's your plot, really.
Yeah. And there is a lot of death because Earth 1 has been obliterated by us, basically. We didn't take care of it, and it went bye-bye, and now they're on Earth 2, and these students, led by this dude that, on a field trip, I guess, basically encountered this.
Likes his nipples pinched and twisted.
Yeah, likes his nipples pinched. And so one of the girls was happy to do it for a passing grade. Anyway, they find them, and like I said, all chaos ensues once they get on because he's awakened once he's thawed out, and he hears the soft moans of teen sex in the distance. And
so what is that?
Yeah, what's that? It's time for me to kill. And that first kill right out of the gate was the best kill in the movie.
Yes.
And
top 5 in the franchise.
Probably top 5 in the franchise. The cryogenic face smash. That was awesome as shit. I love that. So there was a lot of people that got it in this one, and I mean, I think he said that colony that they hit in space was like 20,000 people.
Yeah.
That was Todd Farmer that said that. He's a writer. I think that's who said.
Yeah.
Which makes a cameo in this movie. He's got a character in this movie. David Cronenberg.
Yes.
The Fly.
Yeah. They were using his crew, so he said he wanted to be in the movie and be killed.
Yeah.
By Jason.
And
so
they fulfilled his contract. Very cool. I guess we'll talk about pros and cons.
The kills.
The kills. Definitely pro.
Yeah.
Definitely pro. Some off screen. Some a little weak. Most of them pretty good though.
Yeah.
You got some chopping arms off, chopping people in half. Face smash, like I said, spears through torsos. Very cool. And then you got the relive the body bag.
Yes.
Or the sleeping bag.
In the best scene in the entire movie.
In the best scene in the entire movie, which was like a throwback like VR kind of thing, almost like a virtual reality situation. They had to put Jason in order to buy some time. And it was really cheesy, but it's funny and definitely the best scene in the whole movie. Another pro, I don't know if it's a pro and a con, I think. Because after all the Jason movies and all the fun we can have with some of them, even when they're trying to be serious, this one was not trying to be serious. They knew this was going to be comedy. Mm-hmm. And I think there was a little power struggle in there where they didn't, maybe it just depends on the amount of comedy, but they went pretty comical in this. There's a lot of really cheesy lines, one-liners, bad dialogue, weird facial expressions.
Yeah.
Some of it hit, a lot of it didn't. So I'm kind of on the hit and miss here on the pros and cons. It's kind of falls right in the middle for me because there are some funny things, and then the other ones just almost like outdo it, like they cancel it out.
Yeah, it's so cheesy.
Just so cheesy.
Here's looking at UKM, the android lady. Oh my gosh. Yeah. She had some pretty cheesy dialogue. As far as pros, I know a lot of people looking at this don't care for the ship that they're on, but I'm a space guy, and I kind of like the corridors that they have. Some of those are kind of cool looking.
It's cheesy, like it's not set up. It doesn't look great. You could tell they spent a lot of their money on other effects and stunts, which is fine. But yeah, the setup of the like the setting they're in, basically their spaceship, it's a little weak sauce. Mm-hmm. It looks like a Disney movie. Yeah. Spaceship. In fact, and this is not very macho of me, but this also shows my age range. I was, a teen when this came out, but if anybody out there knows, and they probably don't if they're in your age group, but if anybody has ever heard of Xenon, it's an old Disney Channel movie, like from the 2001, around the same time, and they're on the space station, and that's what this looks like to me. So shout out to all you people who watched the Disney Channel as teenagers in the early 2000s, like me. And I have seen that a couple times, and that's what it looks like to me. So it looks pretty shitty.
Yeah.
But other than that, everything else is pretty cool. I just knocked that off.
It's okay. It's probably what the movie deserves.
Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it in. There's no use in making a blooper out. Or you make a blooper out of it. I don't know. But
the kills and some of the comedy with the kills, like Bronsky, the big military guy who kind of gets Jason there at the end. And it's going to take more than that to kill me.
That was good.
Yeah, he stabs him again.
Yeah,
that'll do it. Yeah, that's a good line.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That's humor I appreciate.
Yes.
But con wise, I think I pretty much just mentioned just cheesy factor, a low quality on the ship.
None of these characters make you care about them whatsoever. They're all super shallow.
I agree.
Just
if you like gratuity and all that stuff, it's just a good fucking red shirt movie. A lot of sex and idiots running around getting killed. That's all right. But yeah, you're right. There's definitely no Friday the 13th Part 2.
Yeah, or even 3.
Yeah,
with Chris.
Yeah. I didn't much care for the lead character in this. I just didn't.
Yeah, she was okay.
Of
all of them, she had the most backstory, but they didn't really delve into that either.
No, they didn't. There was no need because, you immediately go into 400 years in the future and no one gives a shit. Mm-hmm. Everybody else are just morons. One thing I thought was pretty cool was the nanobot thing.
Yeah.
Where they can heal, like that dude got his arm cut off by
The
accident.
stoner dude.
and then he ends up getting like it put back together, and it was cool
That was
shit.
a pretty funny scene when he got his arm chopped off.
Which is what leads me to my next pro, Uber Jason.
Yes.
And, nice twist on the character. And I really like that too. I love Uber Jason. Which, sadly, we didn't get Uber Jason in the Friday the 13th game because of the damn lawsuit.
Yeah.
They had all the concepts and stuff out, but we didn't get that.
Speaking of concepts, like one of the things, they were talking about doing all kinds of things when they made this movie. They'd brainstorm like NASCAR, like Jason at NASCAR.
Oh my
Jason
God.
in the snow, which we kind of got unofficially in Never Hike Alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, can you imagine just the blood shed in the snow?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
wow.
30 Days of Night style kind of
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
cool shit.
But instead we got this. And this I probably do like more than like Leprechaun in space or Hellraiser in space.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely I got my bugaboos with it.
Mm-hmm. I think just the character, the overall premise of these movies, it really works still in space, as ridiculous as it is. But I only have reservation for one movie in space, and that's Jason X. I cannot allow any more in my brain. I can't allow any. That's why Leprechaun, whatever. I can't do it. You've done. It's run its course.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it anymore. I'm trying to think of any more pros here. Oh, I mean, the music was just typical early 2000s stuff.
It's good to see Kane Hodder again.
Yes,
that's Jason.
Yes, thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good. Yeah,
I was so pissed when they went with whoever the big Canadian guy was for Freddy versus Jason because they wanted a giant for Jason. And it's
I
like,
think he's going to be in Springfield next weekend.
Kane?
I
Yeah.
think so. I think he's going to be up there. Yeah, that's one Jason that everybody loves, Kane Hodder, and I think that's about it for my pros. I
Yeah.
can't think of anything else. And cons wise, I think I pretty well summed it all up. So I mean, yeah, I don't know if you got any more or not.
No. Like I said, just the shallow characters, the cheesy dialogue, the effects, they're super dated. Like, they were okay for like when the movie was made, but even by the time it came out, like 2 years later, they were kind of dated by then.
Yeah. Some of it is forgivable even now because of what's going on, but at the same time, some of it's really bad.
Yeah.
But the stuff that they blended with the practical effects, I don't mind so much. The practical effects were pretty decent still.
Yeah.
Well, what would you rate this thing?
So I do get some chuckles out of this movie. It's great to see the Jason character again, and there's got some decent kills.
It's one of those like when you don't watch it for a long time and you go back and you're like, oh, I mean, okay, this is entertaining.
I'm gonna go 2.5.
2.5. I just give it about 2.5, 2.75.
Okay.
Yeah, 2.5 sounds good to me. 2.5 out of 5, kind of right in the middle of the road. It's worth a watch if you like the series. You just like something funny or whatever, and you want to get laugh, or if you're high. I mean, whatever. But just every now and then, I feel
Which was the scene they cut out of the script. I heard.
Yeah,
they was gonna have a zero gravity like rave party or something.
God. They did have that VR training thing that they were doing that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 2.5 is pretty fair. It's not like forgettable at all. It's just not great. So I think like once every couple years, I'd say there might be some people out there who watch it all the time.
Yeah.
I would watch several Fridays before this one, multiple times a year maybe, but this one here at every couple years. I guess where that stands out was that where would it stand in your ranking of how?
It's definitely in the bottom third.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what would. Jason Goes to Hell's last for me.
Yeah.
By a long shot. Yeah. This is more fun than that.
Yeah, for sure.
Then you probably got 8 and 5, and I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to.
Yeah, we haven't really talked about rankings in a while. I don't think Friday have we?
No.
Never we have at all.
No, but it'd be somewhere right there with them in the lower.
Yeah, I agree with you. I would definitely put Jason Goes to Hell behind it. This was definitely fun, at least funner to watch.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anything else you want to say?
No.
Okay.
No. It's usually always on Tubi, so give it a watch if you haven't seen it in a while. You'll get a chuckle out of it.
Or if you have this nice box set from Shout Factory, which is a fucking incredible box set. I love this very much. Shout out to them. Shout out to Shout Factory.
No.
Anything else? Nothing?
Nope.
What do we got coming up? 71.
For 71, we're going to stay in space. We're talking Kurt Russell in Soldier.
Ooh.
It took second in that poll. I think it was 32%. So yeah, between the two, they took 90% of the vote.
Well, hell, that's fair. That's what we're going to do, Soldier. Okay, well, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss anything. Let us know in the comments what you think of Jason X. We definitely want you to sound off on this movie. Should be some good conversation. Until next time,
we're out of here.